Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you. And I'm so in love with you. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you. And I'm so in love with you. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. Put where you from. And put that corn and the feather and the squash in the chat. We know the truth now. Roll the corn. Philadelphia, Mississippi. Roll the corn. Ty Mary. Uniquely Leslie, Louisiana. Roll the corn. Now, I'm out this morning. Y'all see me sweating a little bit. Roll the corn. I'm out this morning. Let me clean the camera. I'm out this morning cutting the grass. I'm out here being a steward of the land, cutting the grass. Right? Before the sun gets super hot. But anyway, I'm steady getting hits from YouTube, hits from YouTube, hits from YouTube, hits. Now, roll the corn. I'm cutting the grass. I'm getting hits from YouTube. I go look. Now, everybody know what I stand for. I stand for the complete truth, nothing but the truth, so help us under the ancestors. Now, when I say certain things, right, that don't mean I got a problem with you. I just think our people deserve the best research. I think our people deserve the best resolutions to problems. I think our people deserve the best history teaching of our history without no bias of no other cultures. I think that in history, somebody was teaching aliens, somebody was teaching European ideology, somebody was scratching the truth when they didn't have to scratch it. I don't have no problem with you, these guys. This ain't the streets, bro. This ain't the streets. This is knowledge. This is, can I get closest to the truth in my hidden history? Now, I hold teachers accountable for what they say, what they do. That don't make me not like them. That don't make me not a listener or a student of somebody. It don't make me not nothing. I just expect greatness from my people. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm just wrong. I take that lick. I expect greatness. I expect when you to go research, you research it to the bottom of your soul, to back to the ancestors, and you give it to your people straight the way it is. And don't give them no fluffer. Don't give them no, let me fill in the blank, and let me put my ideology in it, or don't give us no false hope. Don't do none of this shit. Our history is so divine, we ain't got to scratch it. So I expect our people to be great in this field. How y'all feel about that? Please comment in the chat. Am I wrong? Am I right? Maybe, yes, no. I'm just asking y'all to be asking, but because I know how I feel. I expect greatness. Our people built monuments and land with stars. I expect complete motherfucking greatness. I don't want no low budget. I got 5 wives and I'm a goddamn Muslim and a Moor and I don't want none of that shit, bro. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. I expect greatness. I don't want you to be biased because of what you believe in. Now, with that being said, I preach positivity, but I hold our people who are teachers of other people to a standard. I want you to be great. This is our real history, bro. We going down in history, bro. You don't want to go down in history not giving it all you got for the complete truth. I know I don't. That's all I got is a legacy. That's all I got. People gonna be talking about this knowledge 100 years from now. I put nobody over the ancestors. Nobody. I don't give a fuck if they got 1 million followers, $1 million, 1 million girlfriends. I don't give a damn about none of that. We are descendants from greatness. We must be great now. That's how I look at it. Nobody is above the ancestors. Nobody. I wouldn't give a damn what nobody say. Nobody is above the ancestors. Ma'at speaks of the truth, people. See, all y'all kicking this motherfucking knowledge, but y'all won't tell us that Ma'at is the truth. The feather is the truth, big dog. We got to tell the complete truth. The truth do what? What the truth do? Put it in the chat. What the truth do? The truth set you what? Set you free. Roll the coin. I want the motherfucking truth from all my people. Especially if you got a following and you try to teach people. You better be teaching the complete truth, or truth now got something to say. Somebody must hold us accountable. Just like I want y'all to hold me accountable. I'm not exempt. See, it's too much emotion in this shit. It's too emotional in here, bro. Motherfucker in their feelings and they like watching his video and ain't watching mine. I'ma cry. Fuck that. Ma'at is the truth in nature. Let me show you that before I keep going. I want the truth. Why you think my name, we know the motherfucking truth now? Okay. Ma'at is based in the truth. Let's go look and see. Let's go see. I want the 100% truth, my baby. I don't give a damn what man from Nan land you from. Roll the coin. Ma'at is the foundational principle of the goddess of truth, justice, and order. The feather represents the truth, the ostrich feather in the halls of two truths. Okay. None of us go over that. That ain't African, big dog. Ma'at is a nature teacher. You think nature exists only in Africa? Dumb. Get your ass out of here. See, that's what I'm talking about. You're not the truth. Nature only exists in the desert. Oh, okay. Yeah, we supposed to believe that. You supposed to believe that shit? Huh? Blocked. I ain't got time to play with y'all today. I ain't gonna block you, bro. Say what you gonna say. You don't even understand. You don't understand. We talking about all this agriculture and nature. You still talking about the desert. You still don't get it. But let's keep going. Now, only reason I'm gonna show this, because I want people to understand that people gotta stop doing this. Now, truth, you got a problem with Rod Hayes? You keep dropping little shit on your lives. I'm not letting shit slide anymore. Don't let it slide in, my nigga. Because for one thing, I want the complete truth. I don't want no niggas sitting up talking about aliens. We ain't going for that. I love Rod Hayes. Rod Hayes know I love Rod Hayes. I have talked to Rod Hayes. But at this point, it's bigger than me and him and everybody else. It's bigger than us. It's ancestral knowledge. Ancestors say 100% truth. So we got to teach it that way. Now, just because I disagree with something, don't mean I don't like these people. I disagree with my sister all the time. I love her to death. Roll the coin. I disagree with my cousin all the time. I will unalive somebody for these people. This y'all always. Look what I told them. This ain't the street, big dog. This is knowledge. Our people must study to make sense of knowledge that our ancestors were relaying to us. Just because I don't agree with everything and everything, don't mean I have a problem with nobody. I got a problem if it ain't the most researched, complete truth. Here's what I got a problem with right here. I don't want no fluffer. That teaching better be divine from the spirit, or we don't even want it no more. I know I don't. I don't, bro. Now, yes, I spoke on Chief Rare Bird paperwork. Yes, I spoke on it. Because me, knowing what I know, don't align with United Nothing giving no paperwork for land over here that will actually help my people. That would make me not the truth to believe that. That paperwork not finna get us a motherfucking thing. That don't mean I got a problem with nobody. That means I come for the truth. If the truth hurt, let the motherfucker hurt. Ain't my problem. Somebody gotta speak up sometimes, bro. We are not here to go along with everything a motherfucker say out their mouth. Even me. When I say something, you better go research it and try to get the truth out of it. And if you don't find the truth in what I said, y'all come at me. I'm not going to get emotional. You know what I'm going to do? We going to go through the knowledge and try to get closer to the truth. It's not about right or wrong all the time. It's about, can we get closer to our original truth? That's all it's about. We grown men, bro. This ain't no crybaby shit. Roll the coin. Hold me accountable just like you hold everybody else accountable. That's all I'm saying. But I'm going to hold people accountable too. Because you have a duty to your ancestors to be great in the truth. I spoke what I wanted to say. Roll the coin. Rod Hayes, I do love Rod Hayes. Yes, I do. But everybody got to be recalibrated sometime. We got to get back to this. Everybody got to get back to that. Just because you got more knowledge than the next man don't mean it's the complete truth in the research and in the ancestral teaching. Nobody is above this. Nobody. If we don't teach our people this, who the fuck else gonna do it? The white man sure ain't gonna do it. The native ain't gonna do it. The African ain't gonna do it. The Moor ain't gonna do it. The European Moor ain't gonna do it. Who else gonna do it? We gotta do it on the land. Let's get into the teaching for the day. I just want to say that, bro. Nobody is above the ancestral truth. No matter how big you get in this physical realm, you're not over the ancestral truth. I still love you and I'm in love with everybody. We know the truth now. Now let's keep going. Now, TikTok is powerful. You know why TikTok powerful? I'm going to explain why TikTok powerful. TikTok is powerful because in these other countries, they are showing things that you normally don't see in America. People who live in Greece, Levant, different places around the world where we think these are foreign people, but really they us. And it shows things on this app that you don't normally see on the internet. That's why I like TikTok. A live museum presentation that you will never see the artifacts again, unless you go way to the countryside of Greece and Africa and go over there and go right to these small museums. But they got jewels in there, artifacts in there that are monumental. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now I told y'all the Cretans, and this is just one of them, right? Had some type of the Minoan Cretan had some type of gold corn cob rings. Corn cob rings, people. Earrings and rings looking like corn. Didn't I tell y'all that? Now, I go right through TikTok, and here goes some Cretan Minoan jewelry, right? And in the book, it said they were corn cobs, earrings and rings. See, I like to read the book, then find the artifact. See, this is true. This is 100% truth in the teaching. So I'm trying to teach the motherfucking 100%, not just talk all day. You got to show your people this stuff sometime. This stuff got to be deeply intertwined with we are visual people. That's why we put big 12-foot tall monuments on the wall. We are visual in the physical. We can't live our theories the rest of our life. We got to start getting some hardcore facts, my baby. Roll the coin. Now, if you look at that real close, it looks like it got little kernels on the ring. But I read about this in the book. The Cretan Minoan with corn cob rings buried in Greece. And like I said, it's Minoan, Cretan. Look at this jewelry, y'all. This is divine jewelry. It's gold. 3500 BC. That's 5,500 years ago. Who was dressing like this all fly with the corn cob earrings? The Atlantean Tamaricans. Let's keep going through TikTok. Now, I'm starting to see as I learn the symbolism more and more, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying to get to the truth. I'm going to tell y'all I ain't perfect. I'm going to tell y'all I don't know everything. I learn new things every day. This stuff is hidden and ancient and hard to find. Now, if I take the 3 dots with the bar, what does that mean? What did I show y'all that the bar with 3 dots mean? Ta. The bar, 3 dots, ta. Didn't I teach y'all that? Ta. Land, melanated mindset. You're exactly right. Now, why is this symbol on American artifacts of the Mississippian? You find this in the Phoenicians. You find this bar with the 3 dots in Egypt. They're telling you this stuff is Egyptian, but why does all these other beautiful cultures around Egypt have the same knowledge? Some ain't adding up. Some ain't adding up, people. Roll the coin. Something is not adding up with this knowledge. But we're going to get to the bottom of it. Before I leave this realm, we're going to get to the bottom of all of this. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. Do you suppose she is a wildflower? Right? A Minoan goddess. Now, I don't know if there's opium. I know there's wheat. Is this opium or corn? I don't know. Opium or corn? I don't know. It might be opium. It says opium in the book. Or a lily flower. But I got to do some more research on this. But we got to start looking closely at these artifacts. Closely. Now, I know there's wheat or barley or something, but could that be corn? Look at that one right there. I don't know. Let's keep going. Now, I want y'all to look at this artifact and tell me what kind of people you think these is. What civilization is this? Look at that. What civilization is that? Just by looking at it, what civilization is that? Just by looking at it. Put it in the chat. I want to teach y'all something. Tamari said Sumerian. Good answer. Ubaid, Sumerian. Sumerians. Now, these ain't no hunter-gatherers form of bloodline. No. These ain't no hunter-gatherers. Mesopotamia. Now, just by looking at this, you think this is Sumerian. Now, look at the winged man. The winged man looking like it's from Samaria. Samaria, right? That's what it look like. Now, what the hell is this right here? What is this? Now, I could be wrong, but what the hell is this? We gotta look a little deeper, y'all. Bean pods? Corn? I don't know. I know this is a divine plant because it's on the monument. These ain't no fallen angels, big dog. Ain't no such thing as no fallen angels, young holy the king. Ain't nobody fell out the sky. Nobody. Now, let's go look and see what this is. Crete. It looks Sumerian, but the artifacts is a bronze vintage votive shield from the Idaean cave in Crete, dating the 8th century BC. This is a Cretan artifact. Now, let's put that all in the catcher's mitt. Why are Cretan artifacts looking like Sumerian artifacts? I thought the Sumerian culture was just in the Mesopotamian area. Why are these people on the island of Crete? But they tell you these aliens from Samaria. See, I got to get to the truth. Then when I look at it closely, I see shit that resemble corn. I could be wrong, but I could be right. Now I'm starting to see a culture that look like this, not only in Mesopotamia like they teach it. These people all over the damn Mediterranean. Middle East, Mediterranean. Yes, it's my interpretation, because it makes sense. It looked like a Sumerian, but this is Cretan. Let's keep going. It's my interpretation, but we're going to keep going. Roll the coin. I ain't tripping on being wrong. I'm trying to get to the truth. You got to be wrong to get to the truth sometimes. Now, they say that flower goddess has a poppy flowers or lilies. Many in Crete. Poppy or lilies. Poppy or lilies. Right here. Poppy or lilies. Now, okay. I'm researching. Like I said, I ain't saying I'm right. I'm trying to get to the truth. Let's keep going. Now let me show y'all something else. Now here go the earrings. They say they Phoenician gold earrings with the corn on them. But they won't tell you it's corn on the ring. It just says a Phoenician gold earring. Let's keep going. Now, if I show you this, might be poppies now. Could be. I'm just researching. I ain't through with it. I ain't done with it though. I ain't done with it. I'm gonna do some more research on that later. But what civilization does this look like right here? Who does these people look like? His headdress look like an Egyptian. His headdress looks like an Egyptian. Now, what kind of people you think these is? You can see they knocked the copper right off his face. You already see that. This ain't no Egyptian, people. This is a Phoenician. Now I'm finna take you back to some real gangster shit. This ain't no Egyptian with that headdress. This is a Phoenician with the headdress, just like Egyptians. What does this prove? This proves a Phoenician Sidonian is a Paleo-Hebrew speaker. Why is he looking just like a Egyptian? But he's Sidonian. This makes me think, are y'all just trying to say these people are Egyptian? Or these people are the same people from cousins or from the same land? They got the same culture. See, you must look at the cultures. The culture's gonna tell you the truth. Yes, Tiki. Tiki said they had a history of trade. That's a fact because the Phoenicians are on the wall in Egypt. But Tiki, answer this question, Tiki. They always try to tell you about trade, but if I don't know you, how can I trade with you? Why are they trading in the first dynasties? Why they look alike? Why they got the same similar culture? They tell you Egypt is hieroglyphics, but what if Egypt is still connected to the same thing the Phoenicians was on? They look exactly the same. Nah. This ain't no mixed culture because these cultures are so old and they look just alike. Then I go to the Mississippi and they wearing the same style head wrap, right? So I'm seeing a culture wearing these head wraps with these lines of agriculture and water. Let's keep going. This is a Phoenician artifact with a big ass sapphire. Big old sapphire right there. Big old sapphire right there in the middle of the Phoenician artifact. Ain't no sapphires over there, bro. Ain't no sapphires over there in big ice. Big gems. Burr, nigga. Let's look around. Mediterranean jewelry, either it's Phoenician. The blue stones, sapphire. Sapphire. Phoenician. They are very rare in the Mediterranean Sea. Don't the Phoenicians live in the Mediterranean Sea? Why is this big ass sapphire that the YT people own today acting like it's from over there? But that sapphire don't come from the Mediterranean Sea. It's very, very, very rare to find a sapphire over there. Needle in a haystack. Let's go to the Middle East. Very scarce in the Middle East. Why are these big ass sapphires popping up with this gold? Roll the coin. Why? Let's keep going. Interesting. Interesting. Now, when I come to America, we got a sapphire mine in Utah. Sapphires in the Carolinas. Look just like this. I just want you to research it and go find out for yourself. The closer to the truth we can get with what we know to really exist. That's what I'm on. This looked like a artifact from America, people, that came to the Mediterranean Sea. That's what it looked like. Because none of this stuff they got ain't got nothing to do with the land they talk about they from, people. If you see We Know the Truth Now, Mississippi ass nigga, with a goddamn Miami, Florida fish, that mean I must got the fish from Miami because the fish ain't in Jackson, Mississippi. That's just common sense, bro. Phoenicians are the people that created the English language. These language they had became the English language. Facts. And they were named Sidonians. Right? Canaanites. Let's keep going. Phoenician Canaanites. Right? Let's look at this. Black descendants forced these black descendants in the Egyptian shepherd kings and the tribes belonging to them to immigrate progressively farther into the interior of the vast continent of Africa. They are going into the continent of Africa from the Mediterranean Sea. That means, obviously, they're not African. Because if they was African, they would already be there. They are going into the interior of Africa. As you can see, his face is jet black. Jet black is still a Kemet teaching, people. They want you to think Egypt is the only place that has a Kemet or black soil teaching. But this is a Phoenician. Why is his face jet black? That don't stand because he black, African black. That stands for fertile soil, big dog. Now, 2 or 3 different cultures with the same teaching. How is it specifically Egyptian? I don't get that. That's a lie, people. That is a lie they told us. Why the Phoenician monument look like Egyptian monuments? Why the Phoenician got the jet black face? He a Hebrew. Just like an Egyptian Kemet, black face of a pharaoh. It's the same damn thing. They lying to us, bro. They lying to us. They want you to believe in Egypt, but they don't want you to believe in these folks wrote that biblical stuff. Yeah, the bloodline of these people with these biblical stories coming from overseas, that y'all took it and done that, right? Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Minos are far famed, and so are the voyages of the Phoenicians, who short time after the Trojan War explored the regions beyond the Pillars of Hercules and founded cities both there and in the central parts of the Libyan seaboard. They want you to think these melanated Greek-looking people come from the Mediterranean Sea and they went out and built cities somewhere else. But they not even from there originally. Y'all can stop playing with me. That is an Atlantean. You see the trident? Sheehan, melanated people, boats, slick with bitumen. We fought the damn Trojan War, not no hunter-gatherer on no movie. White boys falling out the Trojan horse, swinging swords. That's not real history. These were the people swinging swords in the Trojan War. We got to get close to the truth as we can and study it that way to break the code. The only curse they tried to do was hide your history. Once you learn your real history, ain't no curse. Ain't no power. They can't lie to you no more about nothing. Only thing they done was hide and manipulate. They're not divine. They're not better than us. They are liars and hiders of our history. They put it in movies. They put it in books, twisted. I expect my people that look like me to break that code and give it to their people in the truth. Not because it sound good or rile the people up. I want the truth. That's it. Let's keep going. Now, Dude kind of smart, but dude be off on a lot of shit. But actual Phoenician Canaanites. Phoenicians are Canaanites, people. He right about that. And boy, they don't come from over there. They come from over here. They got the fertility mother goddess as their teaching. See, that fertility mother goddess is not originated in Africa, people. No matter what they try to teach you, fertility comes from a fertility land, not the desert. Fertility teachings come from a fertility land to the desert. That's common sense. Because if you never experienced fertility, you can't have no mother goddess teaching. It's just that simple. You got to see something grow, my baby. You got to see some tropical fruit, some black soil, some fresh water, some beautiful forests and trees to be talking about some fertility. They just common sense. They just use common sense. We're going to turn the desert into paradise. That's what your people said. Roll the corn. That's what your people said. So we're going to put palm trees up and down this goddamn desert. We're going to irrigate that river, put palm trees all up and down this motherfucker, and make it look like the ancestral land. Because that's where we feel comfortable at. We can't just let it sit out here and look like the desert. That's where the knowledge come in at. Let's keep going. Now in Samaria, palm trees up and down the Tigris and Euphrates River. Now, palm trees up and down the you think palm trees yet growing over there like that? Somebody planted that shit over there. They out there praying to it, talking about it's the tree of life. Oh, do you get it? They never had saw them type of trees before, my baby. Them folks still praying to them trees today. You think this shit a joke? Bro, listen, bro. It's places in the Middle East and Africa and in the Levant area, they are still out there praying to American trees. And we over here acting like we stupid. Lying and making up shit on the internet, talking, trying to get some content for your garbage ass page. We got to get to the truth, bro. The Middle Eastern people will kill you for even going over there by the tree. Motherfucker flying hawks around talking about it's divine. Ain't no hawk from over there. Where you get the hawk ideology from in the Middle East? Rich Arab oil barons buying hawks for $50,000 a piece. I wish I had 30 hawks. I'd sell all y'all ass some hawks. I'm finna start growing hawks, selling them on the internet to fucking oil barons. Because the hawk is my coach, I might well be the one make the money off of it. I'm finna start breeding hawks. Roll the corn. They over there flying hawks, gold all on them. That is not their culture. You think that's their culture? Roll the corn. Let me show y'all something, bro. Y'all think people think I be tripping, bro. People think I be tripping, bro. For real. This is a peregrine falcon, bro. What the fuck y'all think these folks over there doing with these? That falcon do not come from over there. Why is that a representation of wealth in their country? Because the ancient culture of our culture had the falcon ideology. That's why, and they was the first wealthy people of the land in the Middle East. You get it? That's why they love that. That bird not from over there. Are you talking to me, Mopella, this dead guy? You talking to me? You talking to me? Let me pin this. You talking to me? Mopella, you talking to me? Huh? Don't get quiet now. You talking to me? This dead guy? Oh, okay. My bad. Oh, my bad. It kind of, my bad. I apologize. Let's get back to it. These people is not, you got to see where their culture come from, right? Now, Phoenicians, pioneer mariners, first explored the wide seas of the unknown ancient world. What are they talking about, people? Where's the unknown ancient world? Now, this is when I told y'all this knowledge right here. This is what I told y'all. They were, besides disclosed to be the lineal blood ancestors of the Britons and the first Scots. Didn't I tell y'all our bloodline mixed with their bloodline, then you start to get royalty after us with the mixture of us and the people over there. So there's blood ancestors of the Britons and Scots. Now, you ain't get no royal blood until you mix with these people wearing these certain type of headdresses with a certain type of mother God is teaching. This is what starts the melanated kings of Europe. The bloodline don't come from there. It came there. Do you get it? The original royalty are the first mound building agricultural people. Phoenicians are mound builders, people. So as we come to that land and mix with their people, then you start to get Britons and Scots and Amazigh Moors and Berbers who start to run Europe after we are pushed out. And they carry their royal bloodline. They try to carry it. Now it's whitewashed all the way today. But they tried to carry it until the Crusades and the Christian army wiped them down. Now, now, they use our Phoenician knowledge on Slavic people to enslave them. Knowledge in the wrong hands turns evil real quick, my baby. Money in the wrong hands turns evil real quick. Knowledge, wealth, money, whatever you got you can use against people, and you are evil, you gonna use it. So now, they run Europe all these years with the Slavic, smashing on Slavic people with the knowledge. Brain banging on people that don't know no knowledge. But wouldn't pushed us out, but brain banged on the white folks. Why you think they hate us so much? You must understand where their hate comes from. To understand a creature in nature, you must understand what he went through in nature. What did the YT man go through? He was the first slave. Where do you think his hatred come from? It's ingrained in his DNA. You must know who you're dealing with. Don't just think them people just hate you for no reason. Somebody done something ancestrally to them people a long time ago, bro. Now we the enemy. Have y'all ever seen two animals? Soon as they see each other, they hit. You ever seen two pit bulls? Soon as they see each other, they hit. That's what they own, people. At a point in history, every time them people saw them melanated people in Europe and Africa, they hit. Wasn't even no talk. On sight. On sight. Go read European history, real European history. When they run across these melanated people that are mixed with our blood and these people got castles and shit over there, they coming straight to hit. Look at that agriculture field with all that food out there. We finna hit. Ain't no way around it. We hitting right there. I need that food. I need that castle. I need that. I'm starving. But who taught them how to build castles? Who taught them how to irrigate the fields for agriculture? You control populations with the food ration, people. In ancient times, you control, see today, they control it with money. But back then, you controlled it with food. In the Sumerian text, they were paying motherfuckers with corn and seed and grain. Give me $10 worth of grain, nigga. Ain't no $10. We just got $10 worth of grain. They weighing it up on scales. See, you control the food, you control the people. Water too. You're exactly right. So if the Phoenicians learn, if the Berber Amazigh Moor learns from the Phoenician how to grow agriculture rapidly, that means he can grow his civilization faster. So now he is using his fast agriculture knowledge and his structure building that he mixed with these other melanated people from the other side of the world, and he are using it against Slavic people. He are using it against Slavic people. Y'all hear me? Somebody said they can't hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if you hear me. Give me a 2. 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 Y'all hear me? Somebody said they couldn't hear me. Come back out and come back in. Maybe you can hear me. I'm sorry. But kings, the first kings comes from agriculture, people. You must know that. It ain't because he got no gold. It ain't because he's sitting up on no throne looking cute with his robe on. He can put the food on the plate. That's why he became royal. The first royalty come from the first farmers, agriculturalists. So when the first farmer bloodline from over here mixed with non-farmers over there, that's when the bloodline of the European kings come into play. See, you got to know the truth. Ain't no European kings if it ain't for us. That bloodline don't come from royalty. Do you get it? Quit looking at royalty like wealth. Look at royalty like who can get out there and roll the corn in the middle of nowhere. That's royalty. Why you think they got shepherd staffs and plows in their hand as you bury them? You think that hand plow for show? That hand plow put in work and put the food on the table. And it's Paleo Hebrew for Zion. That's real wealth. So when your ancestors are passing you down an agriculture field on your ancestral land, that is the most wealth you can ever attain on the planet. That's why they take it from us when they come to Tamari. They take the wealth with the land and move your ass to Oklahoma. Why would you bring an African on a boat let him work the slave field, then call him a Choctaw freedman and move him to Africa. What kind of, to Oklahoma. What kind of fucking sense do that make? That don't make no damn sense. If I'm an African, I'm an African. I'm not entitled to the land. You ain't even got to move me to Oklahoma to get me off the land. You ain't got to call me no goddamn freedman. I'm not even from here. That don't make no damn sense, bro. That's like taking We Know the Truth now to Nigeria, then calling me a Nigerian freedman. How the fuck I'm a Nigerian freedman? I'm from Mississippi. I'm a Mississippi nigga in Nigeria. Ain't no land over here for me. I'm not from there. Y'all ain't even gonna pay me no attention because I'm not even from there to be owning no land. Right? So I get off a boat, work the field, get beat, get hung, then now I'm a damn Chickasaw freedman, a Creek freedman. I done went from a West African to a goddamn Choctaw freedman in a matter of 100 years. What the fuck? This shit is stupid as fuck, man. Roll the call. That shit is the stupidest shit I've heard in my life. That's the dumbest ideology I've ever seen in my damn life. And we sit here and people sit here and believe this stupid shit. If that's the case, I'm supposed to be an African freedman. Right? I don't have no deep. What the fuck y'all give me a land patent for? I ain't even from here. You think a hunter-gatherer gonna give you a land patent and you not even from the land? He ain't even got to acknowledge your ass. Oh, that's an African. He ain't got no connection to no land. We not giving his ass no land. We ain't even got to move him off his land because he don't own none. He not even from here. Matter of fact, African, move over there out the way so I can break the land up with the Indians. Because your ass ain't got no entitlement to none of this shit. At least I'm a colonizer and I'm trying to take some shit from the people who really own it. Right? I'm trying to take it from the people who really own it. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Let me put this shit in hood terms. If me and you go hit a lick, if me and you rob the bank, let me get somebody out the chat. If me and LINY, my dog, rob the bank and we come out the bank with the money, we took all the bank money, we right back to the house, and it's a dude in there. He didn't go in there and hit the lick. He just happened to be from the neighborhood up in the apartment, and he in there talking about, can I get some of that bank robbery money? Nigga, hell no, boy. Boy, we ain't giving your ass nothing. We just risked our life for this shit. You don't get your ass up out of here, boy. We just had to shoot out with the police to get this bag, boy. Here go you $5. Go get you a hamburger or something. Get your ass out. That's the African. He ain't got nothing to do with the lick. He ain't go on the lick. He came in on the lick on the back end. He ain't got nothing to do with the lick. He don't deserve a motherfucking thing. But whatever we gonna give him. Now, me and LINY gotta break this land up. We gotta break this land because we ain't on this shit together. It's our land and it's colonizers. They got an army, we got land, we gonna clash, but some of us gonna get land. We gonna get land, they gonna get land, but that nigga from next door, he ain't getting no land. He ain't got nothing to do with this shit. So why would I put an African on a land and call him a Indian freedman? That don't make no sense, bro. He not even in on he just an outside bystander. Nigga just watch me hit the lick. Matter of fact, he ain't even watch me hit the lick. He came after the lick. The lick already been hit. 100 years ago, here he come. What's up, man? Can I get something? Hell no. Get your ass out of here. Bro, them people taking our land, bro. Because if we weren't entitled to it, they wouldn't have gave us none. Ain't no handouts of these colonizers. They don't hand shit out. When you see the colonizers just giving a random motherfucker 100 acres? Never. You ain't gonna never see it. Roll the corn. They trying to break it up amongst the people who got some say-so in this shit. An outsider would never get involved. Not with these hunter-gatherers, they not. Y'all are already Christianized. Africa was a Christian nation hundreds of years before they came to Timeri. Don't you understand? Africans already had been Christianized way before they came to America. Why would you bring them over here and Christianize them again? Bro, stop this foolishness, bro. See, you got all these super smart ass, oh, I went to college, we know the truth now. People be walking up on me, I went to college, I'm a scholar, truth. Nigga, get out my face. You ain't no damn scholar. If you don't know Africa had already been Christianized, why the fuck they bring Africans over here and Christianize them again? You don't sound like a scholar to me, sir, with your garbage ass degree. It don't even make common sense. The white man taught you so you stupider than him. Let me show y'all something. I'm finna finish the lecture. Y'all know I like to rant, because none of this shit don't make no damn sense. Right? When was Africa colonized with Christianity? Where do you think they get that shit from? Where do you think they bring that shit over here? They already knew it was effective. They already knew it was effective. They already done it to Africa. I ain't trying to be funny, but they knew this shit was effective, bro. Roll the corn. 1,000? Hold on. Give me a year. Give me a date. Give me a date, please. Egypt and North Africa around AD 600, rooted in Carthage, Tunisia, adopted Christianity in 330 AD. 330 AD. Let me show y'all what we're looking at. Christianity was in Africa in 330 AD, Ethiopia. Nigga. It's 2025. Christianity had been running through Africa. European power expanded the African interior during the scramble for Africa. But Christianity had already been over there for a long time, people. We're talking right after AD time, 60 AD, 330 AD. We're talking 1,700 years ago, people. Now, why would you bring an already colonized nigga on a boat and come over here and teach him about Jesus for the second time? Bro, what is y'all talking about, bro? The people they ran across knew nothing of Jesus. Don't that make sense to you? Let's ask some more specific questions. Let's get more specific. Now, come on now, stick with me. Roll the corn. Now he go lying ass. See, this computer be listening to you and it'll give you a fake ass answer quick too. Africa's interior, didn't all get colonized. It wasn't that easy. Man, stop playing with me, man. It wasn't easy. I'm like 607 Unc, man. Stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me. Ain't no goddamn way. Them forehead, I already done this shit to Africa. Way before they got over here. Right? Now, let's specifically go to West Africa. Right? Where they say we come from. Lying ass motherfucker. Let's go to West Africa. Now, they say 1470. Come on, bro. Stop it. That don't even make no sense. It don't even make sense. Them white folks was all over y'all land with Christianity long time ago. Stop playing. Stop playing, man. All the old books say 300 AD. All around Africa. Well, let's keep going. Black heads of Phoenician coins. Look at these people. That's a melanated woman. That's the real Hebrew right there. That's the real chosen people right there, my baby. Look at that nose. Look at that hair. Look at that nose. Look at that. Look at them lips. Them the real ones. Look at her. Looking just like Flower Goddess. Roll the card. Let's keep going. Phoenicians. They knew that Phoenician kings, right, sailed to the continent after translating an ancient stone script on display at Bourne, Massachusetts Museum. At Bourne, Massachusetts Museum, they knew that written on stone, the Phoenicians, the seafarer king Phoenician, sailed to the continent after translating the ancient inscription in bronze Massachusetts they found in America. Indicates that travelers visited North America 2,500 years ago have been given by a Harvard translator. What they know where to come to? Or they just pulled up and found gold and copper? Huh? They just pulled up and be like, damn, let's go over here to the lake and found tons of copper. Let's go to Carolina and find tons of gemstones. Where they know where to find all this stuff at? They from here, bro. Talking about they came over here and just found some shit. No, it's foolishness. Phoenician is connected to purple, people. The purple the Hebrew wears. See, the dyed purple clothing. Where you think that shit come from? Seashells. It don't come from over there. It was so rare over there, people gave grain for it. Yes, indigo. Yes. Tyrian purple. This is royalty, people. See, don't get this shit twisted. Royal purple. Murex sea snails. 12,000 snails to produce 1 gram of dye. Murex. Okay, now, Murex, huh? Purple, royal purple, okay. Murex. Are there Murex shell mounds in the southwest, southeast of America. It take 12,000 of these motherfuckers to make 1 gram, people. Boy, that's okay. Let's go look. Oh, yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, common sense. Yeah. Southeast United States contain hundreds of ancient indigenous shell monuments. Murex shells are occasionally found alongside them. See, they ain't trying to throw the knowledge off. How the hell you got all the other shells and the Murex ain't in there? Bro, we are the people who pulled the purple dye out of the shell. Not no motherfucking African. That's why it was so rare in the Mediterranean Sea. Turtle Mound. Look at that. Turtle Mound. Look at that. All these mounds. Shell mound. Full of Murex. Talking about, then they gonna try to tell us some dumb shit like, I talked to this dude at the shell mound when I was in Carolina. He talking about, oh, they just was out there eating them. Then they just piled them up. Shut your ass up, hunter-gatherer. Boy, we were pulling purple dye, all type of dye out them shells. They just were eating them. It's just a garbage pile. See, this the shit I got to deal with dealing with these idiots. Bro, don't you know the Hebrew dye came out that shell right there? You barbarian. They want to dumb everything down like it's so, they just were eating Murex snails, pile them up, partying, shut your ass up. Boy, it take 12,000 of these shells to get a gram of purple dye. Royalty done that. That's why it's a big ass Murex snail mound aligned with the star right there, boy. I'm finna start calling them folk boys. Look here, boy. Get your ass off my land. You don't even know what you're looking at. Y'all put a Home Depot right on top of a Hebrew shell mound. You throw a McDonald's right on top of a damn shell mound. Or a Sam's. A parking lot. A hunter-gatherer soccer field. A hunter-gatherer fucking ping pong ball field on top of the mound. Y'all ain't divine, bro. Oh, they just ate a bunch of shells and piled them up here. Why they align with stars, hunter-gatherer? I don't know. I guess they ate them and lined them with the stars and ate more and put them. Shut your ass up. Me and Duke Deuce was at the Ottawa Mounds. Dude talking about it was all type of burials over here on the left side. What kind of people they was? I don't know. Why are you the manager of Tula Mounds and you don't know who was buried out there? Oh, I think it was Native American. Shut your ass up. See, I don't even know what y'all be talking about, bro. These the people y'all listen to. Can y'all fire him right now? Get him out. Roll the card. I'm tired. It's too much just making up shit. Like, come on. Let's get a little deeper. Right? Now, they try to call her a blackamoor, but you must understand who these people are. Europa. The name Europe come from Europa. Who was she? Who was she, people? Tyre and Phoenicia carried off the king's daughter Europa. They could doubtless be Cretans. This knowledge comes from Cretans and Phoenicians. It don't come from Europeans. See, they want you to think that melanated Europeans brought that royalty to that land. That is a lie, because the Phoenician and the Cretan is from here. We told the story of Europa in Zeus, the Pleiades and Tyre story. We told that story. Now, 9 times out of 10, she is a descendant of the Phoenicians. 9 times out of 10, 9.999 times out of 10. She's the first. These people, I'm not going to say this is real because this goes along with a star alignment, but this is a visual teaching of the Pleiades star system. But it's looking like our people. But these people are royalty. This is what made them royalty, because they was hooked to this bloodline right here. And that one. The Cretan Minoan brought corn and copper to the Mediterranean Sea. I taught y'all that 50 times. And they know these people who created this stuff, it's not their people. They know it. They know they got the bloodline from these people, and they carry it on all the way to today. Right? So they call these people Moors because they are melanated people in Europe. They're just a term. But that don't mean they are literally Moors. Everybody melanated was called a Moor. Simple. By Europeans. Let's keep going. Phoenician head in the museum in Spain. Phoenician head, 10th century BC, melanated people. Hebrew languages. Hebrew languages. Look, just like your kinfolk. Look, Phoenician Sphinx. Phoenicia Sphinx. You think these people ain't got nothing to do with the Egyptians? They are splitting up our cultures on their garbage land, people. That's what they doing. Oh, we the Egyptians over here. We the Phoenicians, we the Sidonians over here in Levant. We on the Nile with it. It is the same ancient culture all over that area. That's why they trading together, because they know each other. That's why they trading together. They been knew each other before they ever even got over there. We traded at the mounds all over time Mary way before we got over there, people. We are ancient hustlers and traders. That's why they call these people great seafarers. They don't call the whole Africa great seafarers. They call this culture seafarers. This culture the only ones with the boats to pull that off. Let me tell you something about the ocean, people. The ocean has salt so powerful. If you just put wood out there, your ass is shark food. You just build the wood and go out there and think you finna float across the Atlantic. You shark food, big dog. You got to know something. Wood alone, that salt gonna eat it up. What did our people do? We put bitumen all over the ship, waterproofed it. All that shit y'all see when they be waterproofing folk roof with that black tar. Black tar and this how you fix the hole, put the black tar on it. Yeah, we done that long time ago. Black tar the wood. Slicked. Salt couldn't eat it up. Sailed right across the Atlantic like it was nothing. When you first find the first civilizations on that land over there, all the ships got bitumen on it. Every last one of them got bitumen. The Ubaid, the Sumerian, the Egyptian ship, all of them slicked. Indus Valley civilization ships slicked with bitumen. We got natural tar fields over here with bitumen coming out the ground. It's a tar thing right there in LA. What do you think that is? The big tar spot downtown LA. What you think that is? Bitumen. The wood and the bitumen alone, all found in California. Juniper trees. The desert does not produce trees big enough to make a 300 royal cubit ship out of it, people. They trees are dope fiend trees. You know what a dope fiend tree is? The tree this damn thick. You got to have a big tree to make a boat. I'm talking about a boat 340-something meters long. You got to have wood, my baby. They over there praying to one tree. You talk about these, the civilizations. Bro, let me explain something to y'all. Let me explain something. To smelt copper, copper has to get to a certain heat to smelt it, people. A regular campfire not gonna burn no copper. See, they try to tell you some stupid shit. I can just light a campfire, one small piece of twig, and melt my copper. That copper is gonna be hard as a rock with that little weak ass fire. That copper gotta hit a Fahrenheit, and boy, got to be hot. You got to have a whole furnace to burn that copper, big dog. In America, we got ancient furnaces. All them little brick buildings y'all be seeing in the middle of the woods with the black back look like a chimney. Boy, that's ancient. Boy, we were burning copper all up the Mississippi River. You better start researching the land you live on. They ain't even got enough trees to feed. Why you think our people went over there and grew trees, bro? That's the only way they can smelt the copper and build the ships, my baby. This is common sense. See, we're not using common sense. We are using what they trying to teach us to be right. That shit is bullshit. Now research what I just told you and watch how fast I get you to the truth. Put a 2 in the chat if you hear me. 2 in the chat if you hear me. Y'all hear me? My phone ringing. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? We good? We good? We good? Go look at how much heat it takes to smelt copper. Copper, bronze is copper and tin. You must get that up to a temperature to even mix it. I'm definitely making sense for real. This is divine knowledge I'm giving you. This don't make sense. This is the truth. Other countries in ancient times don't have the trees to steady feed a copper burning material. The first copper was smelted on this land. It come from the Great Lakes. We right there. Why you think it's in the middle of the forest? So you can steady chop a tree and steady feed the furnace, my baby. And burn that copper up and make your swords and artifacts and earrings and bracelets. Why you think American Indians wearing bracelets of copper, nigga? See, you think this some Indian shit. That shit go back to Hebrew times, bro. See, we so stuck on the Indian shit, we not even realizing who we are, bro. We Indians also, but boy, we way more than that. You see them copper bracelets on these people's arms in Central America? The mound builders had copper armlets. The Egyptian had copper armlets. The Hebrew had copper armlets. The Sumerian wore copper armlets. Who the fuck you think them people is? All this our bloodline. That's our culture. Wearing copper on your arm is not African. They pulled a mound builder out of Tennessee. He got the same damn copper the damn Phoenicians got on in goddamn Levant. It's the same 99% pure copper smelted in Timeri, because Timeri is the only place in the world with 99% pure copper. Isle Royale. Research Isle Royale. A dirt mound. A dirt mound? Grams and kilos? Come up here and talk to me, grams and kilos. Come on up. You laughing at a dirt mound? Huh? You laughing at a dirt mound? You hunter-gatherer? You wouldn't have no religion if it wasn't for a dirt mound, you hunter-gatherer. Come on up here. Come on, talk about this dirt mound you talking about, you sneak this. What's so funny about the dirt mound?
Man, you need some help, dog. Call 1-800-CHARTER, man. You need some help, man.
Okay, what's so funny about the
You
dirt
have
mound?
lost your ever-loving nigga mind, dog.
Really?
You all the way gone,
Your
man.
ancestors, they come from, they bury themselves in mound?
Bro, you all the way gone,
Bro,
man.
answer the question, bro. Did your
You
ancestors,
all the way gone, man.
where you from?
A dirt mound, bro. A dirt mound, seriously.
Where you from?
I'm from Pensacola, Florida, man. A dirt mound, seriously.
Y'all ain't got no mounds of land with stars in Florida?
No, we ain't got no dirt mounds. I Google it.
Y'all ain't got no shell mounds neither?
Google it, man. Ain't nothing around here,
Man,
man.
you ain't even, you ignorant, bro. You ignorant, bro. See, that's the problem with y'all niggas today. That's the problem with niggas today. What you think a primordial mound is, hunter-gatherer? Huh? Primordial mound of creation. Huh? You think earth mound. You don't even know what you're looking at. You sitting in the hood smoking blunts, dumber than a motherfucker, acting stupid. But you don't even know that the earth mound is your creation story. You don't know that? You sitting in the hood selling that weak ass clone weed. Talking about we don't, boy, you don't know about this right here? You don't know Hebrews built mounds, boy? Somebody got to teach you. Somebody got to teach you something. Somebody must school this young man. Because he in the hood smoking clone thinking he knows something. He think he knows something. Watch this. See, they try to put the American mound builder myth in there. But you don't know the Hebrew built mounds. You don't know Jerusalem built on a mound. You probably believe in Christianity. You don't even know Jerusalem built on a mound. Jerusalem built on a mound, big dog. Babylon is built on a mound, big dog. You from Pensacola, Florida, right? You know what you just said? You think you come from Africa, don't you? Watch this right here. You just said you from Pensacola, didn't it? You ever heard of Butcher Pen? The Butcher Pen Mound Complex? Butcher Pen Mound Complex? Don't you, ain't you from Pensacola, my brother? Bro, the Butcher Pen Mound Complex is lined with stars. Right in there, right there by Pensacola. You just in the hood, you don't even know your own history. Bro, you got to enlighten yourself, bro. You just think a dirt mound. See, white people want you to think that's just a dirt mound. It's just a dirt mound. Don't worry about it. Nigga, they probably pull a ton. Nigga, big ass bricks of gold out that mound right there in your backyard. You don't even know it. I bet the gold pop out the mound. You'll pay attention though. Do you know how Florida Indians look? Pensacola, my boy Pensacola. Let me show you. Because you must have forgot. I don't know where you think you at. Boy, you on the promised land. Don't you know it's falcons and ibises buried in shell mounds? Roll the corn. You don't know that? Don't you know them tamarisk trees in Florida, or the divine tree of the holy people over there? You probably walk by a tamarack tree every day. You don't even know it. Yo, people took them trees right from out of there and put them right over there and became divine holy people. You don't even know it, bro. A dirt mound. a dirt mound. The dirt mound evolved to the pyramid, brother. The dirt mound evolved to free energy buildings. Don't just freestyle off your head. Go read, bro. Go learn. I ain't trying to get at you in no type of way, but I want you to expand your thinking to more than just what you see in the hood and what you see on TV and what the other idiots are talking about. Go learn your history. Ain't nobody gonna teach it to us, bro. You gotta want it. Now, if you just want to chase money and hoes and all of that, that's cool too. But stay in that lane. This ain't that lane, bro. You can't mix both of the lanes, bro. I had to learn that. That hood shit ain't got nothing to do with the ancient culture. That's a whole nother ball game. Don't mix them. Now, do what I want you to do. Go read about Tel Aviv, the Mound of Spring. It's a dirt mound. This is where the whole religion started at. Tel Megiddo. Go read about this stuff. Tales or mounds on the Holy Land, so-called over there. Go read about it, bro. Go read about the Ben stone, the creation mound of Egypt. It's just a dirt mound? Don't do that to yourself. Don't starve yourself or your history like that, bro. Let's keep going. Now, the 7 Naga. I love you, I'm in love with you, young brother. But I gotta teach it hard because I just want you to think about it. Maybe one day you'll go look. Now, the 7 snakes of the Naga. Now, this is way after the original creation of this. The Naga are not the original people to put this knowledge on the planet. I don't know who started teaching it like that, but the Naga are way after the mounds are built, right? Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. But this is a part of our teaching. Now, what they don't want to teach you is, when you see a snake in ancient culture, people, you must put the creation story with the snake, people. They're just our culture. The snake is associated with the primordial waters of creation. That's why the snake is so important to your history. When you see that snake, you automatically start thinking about primordial waters. I want y'all to do that. Do that for me. When you do that, you start to break the code. Now, if we got 7 snakes on the Naga, what does it really represent? It got to represent the 7 rivers of creation. Some type of river of creation. Some type of water or land mass. But this is where they get the 7 days of creation from. But that ain't what that is. It's 7 rivers. The 7 rivers of creation. That's what this means. Right? Now, if you think that's just a Naga teaching, let's go look at this. Did I get that receipt? Yeah. It's in Cambodia. It's in Russia. It's in Mexico. It's in Bharat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See? See, let me teach you something. See, they want to tell you that's just a Naga teaching. See, so-called Atlantean teaching ass niggas. Not Naga Tatushi. That is way after the knowledge. Way down the line. That's the middle of the knowledge, right? I'm cool with it because it's a part of the knowledge, but it's not the beginning, right? This represents the 7 rivers of creation. That's why when you find this symbolism all over the world, they are still telling you the same thing. See, they want to act like this stuff is different. All this stuff means the same thing. In Russia, Cambodia, Mexico, Bharat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get into the knowledge of that. Mexico relief, 7 heads, 7 snakes. When I tell you a snake got something to do with your creation, the primordial creation, they telling you a story. What they trying to tell you? Huh? Creation. Creation. They know their history. We don't know our goddamn history. We don't know our history. They know their history. I'm listening to them. See, that's the difference. They know their history. They telling you their history is symbolism. I'm finna break it down. Creation. Snakes, primordial water, creation. Mound from under the primordial waters of the snake or the mother goddess. Let's keep going. You get it? Let's keep going. In Cambodia, the Naga Sanskrit is deeply intertwined with creation and the origin myth of the Khmer civilization. The origin. When they say origin, that means creation. It's not where they are at now. It's what their ancestors told them where they come from. See, people are trying to teach from where the civilization was found. That ain't how you learn it. That's how they throw you off. That's how they tell you these people from China. These people from India. Don't you know China name come from off the bloodline of Hebrews? Don't you know China? I'll break that down another day. But anyway, Naga, creation, 7 snakes, the origin. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Now, the Mississippi River has 7 rivers, right? see, yeah, we got 7 rivers. We got the Missouri, Ohio, Arkansas, Red, Illinois. Let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rivers. The rivers of creation, the only place in the world with these 7 ancient rivers coming off the Mississippi. Then we got all these 7-headed snake, primordial water deities all over the world. Steady talking about the creation of the 7-headed snake river. Nachal, Nahunla, Nachal Mitzrayim, the snake people river. Now, what's the real one? Did we just name the Nile Nachal? Because that name is not Egyptian. Nachal is our name. We named. The Indians came across the Mississippi River and met the Nahunla giants. The Nachal. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let that go over your head. The Native American Indians came across the river and ran across the Nahunla Nachal giants. That means them same people named the Nile River Nachal when they got over there later. Because we know the Mississippi River older than the Nile. Everybody knows that. That's common knowledge. Now, the 7-headed, the Naga, deeply connected to rivers, people. Multi-headed, 7-headed prominent representation of rivers, where the serpent symbolized the dark clouds and mountains holding back the 7 rivers of life-giving water. What is the 7 rivers of life-giving water? It sure ain't in Africa. The 7 rivers of life-giving water is right here. Right there. Where the hell y'all think these people talking about? Where you think that Buddha shit come from? Who you think that nature connection come from? Okay, keep playing. Keep playing. Roll the coin. Roll. Okay. Yeah. You ever seen the pharaoh with the 7 snakes over their head? The pharaoh with the 7 snakes over their head? Same shit. See? Roll the coin. Oh, my laptop died. I'm gonna go off the dome. Don't even worry about it. Roll the coin. I'm gonna finish this lecture off the dome because I don't even need no receipts no more. Right? Now, when I go through old newspaper clippings, I see that they found Buddha, a Buddha-looking man carved in shells coming out of the mounds on the Mississippi River. Buddha-looking shells with a Buddha man on the... I got the receipts. Go play with somebody else because I will pull receipts. I'm elite receipt gang, bro. I got a deck of cards of receipts like this. I don't think nobody in the world want to see them. And I ain't showed number 50% of them. Because a lot of them I ain't even deciphered myself. So I ain't even showed them. But anyway, we got years of study to go. Really a lifetime. I'm telling y'all now, this ain't no easy shit. But anyway, if I get, let me get you out of here because you on some hunter gatherer time. All right. If I get a newspaper clipping telling me they finding small Buddhas on shells and mounds up the Mississippi River, all in Ottawa, Ocmulgee River, the Tuscaloosa River, mounds with Buddha on it, right? On shells, drawn out. I got a picture of one of them somewhere. But anyway, then you get all these other cultures around the world talking about the 7 rivers of creation. The 7 rivers of creation. Life-giving water. The 7 snakes of the Naga. The Naga ain't originally from South America, my baby. It ain't originally the Mayans, my baby. It ain't originally the Atlanteans, my baby. It's originally off the Mississippi River, and it traveled to South America and Central America, and to Cambodia, and to India. See, it started to travel around and put this knowledge all over the world. Then we start irrigating rivers, just like the Mississippi was irrigated. See, you started to see the truth come out. Because all these cultures are going right to the river, irrigating a certain type of way, calling it Nachal. Nachal is the same word as Natchez, Indians, people. So that some kind of way, some kind of how, the ancient Nachal or Nahunla giant that's buried in all these mounds became the American Indian later on because they got the same name. The Natchez Indians believed in the snake just like the Nahunla. Where are these cultures are ancient, people? Natchez come from Nachazin. Nahunla, Nachazin, Nachal, all the same words. They said Native Americans came across the Nahunla melanated tall people on the Mississippi River. And fights started to break out when they came over here thousands of years ago. Some of these Native Americans actually been here a while, but not before us. You got to know your real history. We got to get closer to the truth as we can. These melanated people, that mound building culture, astrologers, agriculturalists, was already on the Mississippi River before Native Americans got here. I got the books, people. Those are our ancestors. That's who built the mounds. That's the bloodline that spread across the Southeast. That's why your great grandmama and them come from small town Mississippi, small town Alabama, small town Georgia, small town Florida, small town Carolina, Kentucky, Missouri, up to Mississippi. That's why your great grandma was a supreme farmer. Your great granddaddy was a supreme farmer. Who taught him that? The original Hebrew is a farmer, an agriculturalist, people. He's not religious. He believes in nature. Hebrew symbols come from nature, not Jesus. Paleo Hebrew comes from agriculture tools. Choctaw is Shakla, Hebrew for agra, culture. What all y'all people was? What was all y'all, when you trace your genealogy back, what your people were doing? Huh? They were farming. Y'all know who the fuck y'all is? Y'all the original Hebrews. If these cultures are saying life was created on the 7 rivers, that means life was created in North America, right around that river of the Mishasapokne, beyond age. They don't know how old it is, my baby. The Nile can't hold the Mississippi River's shoes. It ain't nowhere near older than it. The Amazon River ain't nowhere near older than Mishasapokne. Misha is beyond age. Misha is Michael. All of that word is Hebrew. Look it up. Misha is the feminine word for Michael. Mike Al is Hebrew. See, this shit way deeper than what you think it is. Sapok is Hebrew. The original name of the Mississippi River is Mishasapokne. Both of them Hebrew. So now, if all our people talk about we come from mounds on the 7 rivers of creation, and I showed y'all this land is millions of years older than Africa. This is the motherland. This is the land of creation. This is the first land with the plow, astrology, math, pie on the ground. That young man from Florida said, it's just an earth mound. Boy, that earth mound aligned with pie, young man. Did you learn pie in school? I hope you did. That earth mound, the melanated mound builders put pie on the ground in St. Louis. That ain't just no earth mound, no dirt mound, my baby. Pie in the royal cubit in the golden ratio. White folks still reading books about this shit today in awe. The golden ratio, the royal cubit, how you think masonry come from? The Masons are reading about the golden ratio, the royal cubit, and pi right now, thinking they know some knowledge. And your ancestors got it on their goddamn face. That's the golden ratio. Coming from a dirt mound in Ohio. These are people that pass the knowledge down to get pyramids built. These are our ancestors. This stuff's so old, you can't even imagine how old it is. When they go into the mounds and pull out the tombs, the bones hit oxygen and dissolve. That's how old they is. The bones, soon as air hit the tomb under a mound in America, the bones dissolve. These people are over 10,000 years old. Bone been there since 8,000 BC. Everything I'm telling y'all the truth, bro. Your people come from royalty. Your people created all spirituality right on this land right here. We took it to Africa. We took it to Israel. We took it to Samaria. Facts. We took it to India. We took it to fucking Cambodia. We took it to the islands in the Pacific. We took it to, we even got our symbols all the way out there in fucking islands all the way down there by the fucking Antarctica. I got receipts. Egypt said the oldest man on earth come from the West, our ancestors. This is what Egypt said. The oldest men on earth come from the West. Not here, the West, nigga. They boasted about it. They boasted about it. They cheered it on. They rooted for it. They know their history. Let me show y'all the receipt, if I can find it. They boasted about it. They might even let me pull this up. But they boasted about it, people. Roll the corn. It ain't it. Seed, bag, tree, Birdman. We bought American seeds with this teaching of the tree of life. Bag of seeds? Bag of seeds? Huh? Who bringing these bag of seeds all around the world? Growing pomegranates. Man, ain't no African growing no pomegranates. Man, get Who are these people? These mysterious Atlanteans. Man, roll the coin. These people come from here. Look at the Mississippi. They're like a Native American to you. Or look like your grandma. This is the color of my grandma, right here. This is a Mississippian artifact that they don't want to show you in a museum. They'll put it up under the museum for they show you a melanated Indian with corn plants in their hand. See, they're not gonna show you this. This is how they look. They're like a Native American to you. I thought so. I thought so. The Egyptian got the bag of seeds in his hand, people. The Egyptian got the. You think the Sumerian the only one with a bag? No, big dog. See, that's how they want to teach you. They want to teach you Sumerian's the only one with the bag, huh? Let me show you Egyptian with the bag. We bought the seeds to the Nile. Watch this. My boy got the plow and the bag of seeds. Where do you think that bag of seeds come from? Ain't too many seed plants in Africa. Not in no 4,000 BC. Y'all can kill that. Who is bringing this beautiful fruit and tree knowledge to these arid these hot areas, right? Oh, my boy, yeah. I love this picture too. I'm gonna put this on the shirt. This is gonna be my next shirt too. I love this picture because it's showing you what's really going on with your history. Roll the coin. I got some big news for y'all at the end of this live too. What you think that is right there? What is that? Seed. Plow seed. Plow seed. Zion seed. Atlantean. Seed come from agriculture people. Don't no hunter-gatherer carry no bag of seeds. What did black people, since y'all want to talk regular, what did black people take to Oklahoma when they got put out of Mississippi and Tennessee and Alabama and Florida and Georgia? Seeds, nigga. Why you think they got rich in Black Wall Street? Seeds, nigga. Nature made us wealthy. See, you think you just a doctor and a lawyer today, and my mama and them were prestigious. They were doctors and lawyers. Where they get the money to send your ass to college from? Dude in Oklahoma that were talking shit. Your people are ancient farmers. Their seed grew crop fields. They sold the crops. They started to build movie theaters. They started to build furniture stores. They started to build hospitals. Now you can send your daughter to be a dentist. Now you can send your daughter to be that same seed they took from the Mississippi Delta. That same seed they took from Alabama, Georgia, grew it in Oklahoma after the fucking Trail of Tears. 100 years later, we rich again. They moved us in 1830. By 1920, we was out there balling. We the only people on the planet that could have done that. Cause no other culture could have done that but us. Cause we brought that right there. That seed. That seed fed us, and that seed brought in income. See, they teaching you backwards today. Go work your job and get your money. But boy, that seed is the original wealth. It's divine. You can't stop it. If I know what to do with the land, you can't stop me from getting wealthy. If you go buy some land and you self-teach yourself how to work that seed, your family ain't gonna be poor for too long. I'm telling you right now. You can literally break a generational curse in 3 harvests. I'm telling you divine knowledge. In the old books, 3 harvests, you can break a divine curse on your family. Because after that 3rd or 4th harvest, the field already ready for you to be abundant. Abundance don't come from money. That's what religion taught you. These damn preachers get up there, we're going to be abundant with the money. No, nigga. You teaching it all wrong. You trying to say your Rolls Royce is abundance. No, big dog. You a motherfucking lie. This abundance right here. Y'all switched it to a monetary system. You take our culture, switch it to a monetary system. Now you in church talking about some, God wants you to be abundant. Nigga, you a lie. God don't want us to be nothing. Jesus, he don't want us to be nothing. It ain't abundance. Our ancestors wanted abundance for our people. Let me ask y'all a question. And I ain't trying to be funny, and I ain't going in nobody, no religions or nothing, but I ain't trying to be funny. But let me ask y'all a question. Would you take God's Bible or 100 acres of your ancestors' crop fields with a house built on it? Which one y'all gonna take? I'll wait. Since everybody's so religious. If you believe so much, you better say the Bible. Which one you taking? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Why are you taking the land, though? Huh? That land is abundant. It's already cultivated for you to win. What do you think generational wealth mean? The generation before you already made you wealthy before you was born. They thought about your ass before you was even born. That's divine. Jesus ain't thought about you before you were born. I'm sorry to teach it like that. I ain't trying to get at nobody. Don't think I'm some type of crazy nigga. No. Your ancestors said they promised you the land, not God. It's a switcheroo. The promised lands means my great-great-great-grandmama promised her great-great-great-grandson this great-great-great land. Do you get it? That is the promise of land. I can't teach it no better, bro. Now, when our people become poor, when we become poor, we want poor for 1492. When we became poor, we were never poor. Nigga, we been poor a couple, 200 years. Maybe 200, not even 200. We ain't been poor. You think you come from the poor hood, niggas that ain't shit? You don't come from that shit. They want you to think you come from that shit. But we ain't never been poor. That little 100, 200 years, in the last couple 100 years, that shit is nothing. We ain't never been poor. You ever heard your grandma say, your great-great-grandma in that farmer say she was poor? She used what she had. She didn't call herself poor. Your people were so abundant, they pushed our ass off abundant land. You were so abundant. If you were so poor, why they move you? Do you go out there and get a homeless man and tell him to move to sit in his spot? See, we gotta start getting. That's why I use metaphors. Could you go tell a homeless man, get up, bro? Let me sit in that little dirty spot right there, and be you, and sit in some filth. You don't do that. Why would they do that to us then? Why would they want our poor ass to move out of the South so they can go nuzzle up in our spot? We couldn't have been too poor. We couldn't have been that damn poor. Y'all sure took our spot. Look at a new light. Let me think about it. Bro, this shit is common sense. The Queen of England owned land in the Mississippi Delta. Because she heard through the grapevine there was the most abundant land on the earth. She bought the land, sold crops off of it through our people working on plantations. The Queen of England done this. Look it up. If we so poor, why the Queen of England trying to buy the Mississippi Delta to get crops? We ain't that goddamn poor. Poor is a mentality. Love y'all, and I'm in love with you, man. I gotta run. Hope y'all learned something today. But I ain't trying to step on no toes or nothing. I just want us to be divine. in the truth of our history. That's all I want. Ain't nobody bigger than the ancestors. Ain't nobody bigger than the knowledge. So if you think you bigger than the ancestors and the knowledge, and I say something to your ass, I said something to you because the ancestors told me to say something to you. We got steel sharpen steel. Plastic can't sharpen steel, big dog. So if I say something to somebody else, I'm just sharpening steel on steel. That's how you supposed to take it. Don't take it as if the nigga dissing. No. Get back to the truth. The 100% truth, not the 99, the 100%. That's what makes us different. Love y'all and I'm in love with you.